Hey guys, and what is up? So, today what we're going to do is a couple little tricks that you can learn inside your garage. So, our first trick is a bunny hop. And if you want to, you can learn how to bunny hop in your garage. Say it's raining or it's pouring outside. All you have to do, pull up, and then you'll just angle your feet like this and swoop up, and then as you land, you even out. Now, you'll want to watch out for this if you're tall. Me, I can jump my bike pretty dang high-ish, like 2 feet. That's enough to slam my head on that. I did it tonight already. It hurt. So watch out for these if you've got those, which is the motor for your garage door. Next trick you can learn, you can do this off of your garage door. I'd be extremely careful. If you've got walls, preferably do that. Make sure your parents don't care if you've got tire marks. If you've got a toolbox like this, you can do it off that. If you've got cabinets, any solid thing that's vertically up and down that won't move, you can do it off of. So, for the sake of the video, I think I'm going to just do it off of the toolbox. You'll go, hit, and as you go backwards, you'll pedal backwards, unless you've got a free coaster, because with the cassette, you don't have, I don't know what it's called, but you don't have that, what you usually have. Oh, what you don't have with the free coaster is you don't have springs in it. It's like a bolt and a screw. You know, I'm not going to do it that way because that's going to look wrong. So pretty much what happens is you've got this, and say this is your driver. This is your driver. This is what's inside your driver. When you pedal forward, this screws on. That's not very straight. This screws on. And then when you pedal backwards, or when you go backwards, it screws out and it disconnects from the bolt. And that allows it to just keep on spinning backwards, so you don't have to backpedal. Versus with a cassette, you have to pedal backwards because you've got little springs in it, and they clamp on pretty much. They clamp on. Well, that's not very tight, but you get my point. They clamp on. And they don't let go. They just clamp, and they won't let go. So, that's why faking with a cassette is easier than faking with a free coaster, just because it is, with a cassette you kind of have to pedal backwards, otherwise you'll just wind up going back a couple of inches until your legs lock into the proper place, or if they're already locked in, you'll hit it, go boom, right onto that wall or cabinet, whatever you're working with, and then you'll go over your bars and maybe have a bike go like this, and you go whoa, and you'll just die. Another trick you can learn is, depends on your garage. I can kind of pop up a manual. You can kind of wheelie. All you have to do for a manual, when you back and do that, I don't have much room in here, but you can do it. you can't go very fast. So if you're trying to learn how to manual really well, or just get your balance down, that's the way to go. Because you'll just go, boom. Wow, that sucked. But okay, you get my point. Another thing you can do is foot jam heel whips. And you'll just take your foot, jam it in. Well, I do it the opposite way. But how you'll do it is, you'll be riding, you'll put your foot in, you'll lock it, you'll do that with your strongest foot, so you'll jam with your weak foot, aka my left, you'll whip, you'll flick it with your back foot, or with your good foot, your right foot, also known as my right foot, you'll launch it around and do that. And then you'll hop back on. I can do it for the most part, I just can't get on. I'm not gonna do it in this because I really suck and it's gonna be embarrassing. More embarrassing than my manuals. Another trick is wheelies. For wheelies, you just pop up and pedal. Now, if you've got a two-person garage, wheelies and manuals are the best way to go. Make sure they're empty and you can go from one end to the other, because this way you won't have to stop after 2 feet of wheeling. Another thing that's good is just pulling up and trying to balance. Because once you get your balancing down, you'll pretty much be like this. And the heck? And you won't move whatsoever. Oh, it's a car. Alright. You'll just stand like this and try to balance. I've got no intentions of trying, but in case it wasn't on camera, yeah, I suck at this part, but you know, it's for a video. You'll just do this, and you'll pop up. Make sure you've got your brakes locked, so that it doesn't go boom, 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 and you get it all tire in your head. I did not mean to do that. I mean, I kind of did, but not that hard, because that kind of hurt my head. And another thing is a rocket, which is where I'm gonna actually grab a peg. Yes, I got pegs for my bike. I just don't have the adapter for the front. But you'll pretty much have your peg on, and you'll stand on it, and for a rocket, you'll just go like that, and you'll move the whole way. And while you're up in the air, you'll pretty much be doing this. You notice how when you stand on it, it normally tries to go that way. When you stand on one foot, you'll just counter it out by putting more weight on this, pushing with this hand, kind of pulling until you hit just the happy medium, and then you'll kick with your other foot. You won't touch the ground. You'll just skim it, kind of, barely, don't even touch it. Be like an inch or two off the ground, and you'll be in wheelie position. You'll be like this. Just doing that. Again, two-person garage will help. Come on. That's why it didn't come off. That's kind of cool. But either way, yeah, hope you guys like my wheelie, however many I did. I'm not gonna count. So, if you guys like that, or even if you didn't like it, leave a like and subscribe. Please, subscribing will help me because it'll just help me be more motivated to make more videos, make them better than this. Like, I was at a skate park the other day, and for Thanksgiving weekend, I went to the skate park Friday and Saturday, and it was just a blast. But since I didn't have any subscribers, I had no motivation to actually do anything. I didn't have motivation to film, so I didn't film. I was just like, well, you know, I don't have any subscribers. I'm not going to film this because I don't know what they like and what they don't like. Now, if you guys subscribed and commented down at the bottom, I subscribed, and you filming this would be really cool. If you could teach us how to fakie or manual into really good detail, that would help us out. Or that would help me out. Because then I'd know what to film. I would know what steps you need help on. And stuff like that. If you guys want to know how to fix your bottom bracket from squeaking, putting a chainring on, putting different ways to put grips on, how to install brakes, how to change a tire, how to patch a tire, although I don't really patch tires, I just replace them, because I don't believe in patches, they don't really work when I use them. But yeah, if you guys comment what you want to see, and I'm going to set up a thing that'll help me, that'll make it so you guys can donate to me so that I can actually film videos like what patches work the best. That way I can buy a new tire and use the old one and take little holes and cut them in the side, like a sidewall patch or a tube patch. That way I can just take tubes and cut them in small and professionally and somewhat clean, if that makes sense. Like take a spoke and stab it through the tube just so that you've got a perfect tube patch, same size hole and everything like that. That would help me out. So I'll let you know if, actually, once I get to 10 subscribers, I'll start doing this. So even if you guys subscribe on multiple accounts, I used to do that with small, hold on.